Like a lot of people, I lost the battle with Ticketmaster and did not get to see Taylor Swift's Eras Tour. So let's make the Eras Tour at home and recreate the iconic Midnight's outfit in 3 days. My name is Mackenzie and welcome back to my YouTube channel where I take you on the behind the scenes of my latest cosplay costume project. And today's video is none other than Taylor Swift's Midnight's bodysuit from the Eras Tour, specifically the Vigilante Shit scalloped version. I have New York Comic Con coming up and my friends and I are going as pop stars on Sunday, and the time is ticking. Everybody else has their costume. I haven't started yet, so let's lock in. I've created this prison of my own making and we will get through it. We need to find the supplies because I have been procuring them for a long time, but sort of just throwing them into this abyss. And that's Glinda. Different video, different problem, just finished her today. So we're switching gears and getting going because I'm scared. Okay, that wasn't terrible. I spent so long on these costumes and I just throw them in the closet. Anyway, I found what I needed. Before we get into it, let's take a look at all of the reference pictures that I've collected. This is what we're going for. I know that what I come up with is probably going to be more inspired by than replica, but that's okay because that is the situation we are in. All right, so this is going to be the base. It's a very thick stretch fabric, and I've actually used this before to make my Miss Frizzle dress, but I'm not gonna have to line it because this is a thick boy. In a perfect world, I would have unlimited time to be this costume, and I probably could have created that for myself, but that's not the reality that we're in right now. So I'm gonna try to do a little cheat and use beaded fabric to go over top of it. I don't know if we're gonna use it, but I sort of like this beading better. I've got my two beaded fabrics, my base fabric. But one of my favorite things about the scalloped version is it has like a little beaded skirt thing that for me wearing it in public, I think that's gonna make me feel a little bit better about my butt just being out. And so I ordered these two fringe trims, and these are low-key stupid expensive. I'm gonna layer these two on top of each other. And I'd love to be snatched when I wear this bodysuit. So I got this on Amazon because I absolutely can't be bothered to make something with cups, and I don't really have time for that. So this is gonna be my base. I remembered this morning that I still haven't ordered any of the seed beads or rhinestones yet, so those are coming tomorrow. But we're gonna focus on assembly today. So let's start cutting some fabric. I started assembling and cutting out my tried and true bodysuit pattern that I found on Etsy, which I'll link in the description below. I use this for so many projects and I just alter it to fit what my needs are because it's just such an easy pattern to follow. And I was really hopeful that I could get away with just doing this beaded fabric, and I think it would have gotten the point across and looked nice, but ultimately it wasn't exact. I mean, they both looked good, but I decided to forego that option. So I went ahead and started assembling the bodysuit. I'm doing 2 pieces of each shape for the front and the back because I like to double line it because it makes it more snatched and structured. And then that way, when I glue stuff on, I'm not gluing it just to one layer, and I'll have crispy seams when I turn everything inside out. All right, and time for the first try on. Things are looking good. I'm doing the double tights method that Taylor does just to make it feel like I have pants on, but that still wasn't feeling like enough for me because I'm gonna wear this in public. I am trying to get comfortable with walking around in what is effectively a bathing suit with really high boots. So I bought this jacket to wear over top of it. It is close-ish to the one that she wears, and I think it's going to get the point across, and it's gonna make me feel less naked walking around. So this is perfect. It has the whole effect, and I think it's gonna look great with the outfit. And to finish up the bodysuit, as you can see, I sewed in that little bustier portion and just cut out the zipper area and inserted my zipper, and it was tedious, but it worked. And since we're foregoing the beaded fabric that now looking back on it just looks fine and pretty good, I am just going in and drawing what I think the pattern should look like based on reference pictures and starting by attaching the little skirt thing. Doing this without access to one of my fingers is extremely inconvenient. You may have noticed that I'm not using the index finger on my left hand, and that's because before I did this project, I worked on my Glinda cosplay, which is hand beaded all over the bodice, and I poked my finger with the needle so many times that it got infected, and so now it is in a prison with Neosporin on it. But we don't have the luxury of time to wait for that to heal, so I am going ahead without access to one of my fingers, and it's slowing me down, but we're not stopping. Okay, this is where we're at right now after day one. I started doing the gluing process at 7:30 and it's now 11 o'clock. So I was able to get all this done. So all these rhinestones, this chain thing, and then the black sequins on the front, and then the rhinestones and chain thing on the back. And I ordered some more fringe because I'm not liking that this is just cobalt, so I got like a navy one to go over it. I need to go to sleep and wake up ready to roll tomorrow. So it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. What's up, guys? Welcome to my cooking show. Just kidding, but we are switching gears and we are going to be a hairstylist right now. I've ordered 2 wigs on Amazon. These are my tried and true. We're switching gears from the bodysuit for a second and working on the wig because I need to do it in the daylight to actually see what the color looks like. So I have all of these hair dyes. I think probably this is going to be the destination. There's a reference for what we're going for. I'm afraid that the hair is too platinum to start with and I need to color fill back. So brief aside about hair dyeing, I have no training. Everything I've learned has been from my hairdresser friends or from YouTube. What I have come to know is that when you go from a platinum, like a really light color, on the hair scale, here's the hair scale, basically from 1 to 10 based on color intensity, and then if you go into like the really platinum blondes, you can go into 11 and 12. This wig comes out of the bag as a 10, a little closer to 9 because it comes pretty pigmented yellow. Once you figure out the level scale and you figure out what level you want your hair to be, I think Taylor's gonna be probably an 8. I'm just gonna jump in and hope that this one works straight out of the bottle. For reference, that's never once worked for me in the past, so let's wash her. Washing with clarifying shampoo is an absolute must before you add any color because I've had these wigs turn out purple because of leftover toner from whatever they did before I got it. And I'm making sure to mix the dye with a 10 volume developer because I only want color placement, not any color lift. And then I just apply it haphazardly to the wig because I want it to kind of all be one color. And while I wait, we do a little bit more gluing and let that sit for like 30 minutes or whatever the max time on the box said. And after I wash it out, I feel like sometimes these beige colors look dull, so I'm gonna hit it with a blonde gloss and the color came out pretty good. Here's the status of the wig. It looks a lot lighter in my eyeballs than it does in this dark 5 o'clock lighting. I'm so happy that Taylor has bangs because that makes this wig so easy for me to wear. I just bobby pin under the bangs and I'm ready to go. When you cut bangs, you want to do a little bit of a triangle, which is what I separated out already, and you want to fade them into the rest of the hair. So I'm gonna start with these. I'm gonna start here. So that, once it's styled, is probably gonna be good, and I'm gonna fade this in now. And I think the good news about this is I can take it off my head and make sure I'm not doing something irreparable. This is what we're rocking with the desk. Let's cut. Haircut done. This is rough. This is a rough angle for me. Also, I ran out of glue, which is a huge problem. So it's coming in the mail tomorrow because I only want to use this very specific Gorilla Glue Clear Grip, which is like the holy grail glue for me. It dries instantly, but then it cures for up to 24 hours, and it's flexible. And then real quick, let's do some hair styling and bang drying and styling to make sure this looks remotely accurate. It's working. I can't believe that the first time I dyed something, it actually worked, and I can't believe it was on a project where I needed it to. So, okay, let's check in on the bodysuit. She's right here. We're just sort of shoved in the corner. It's looking good. I was like having a panic attack about the beading, but I think honestly, I could just leave it like this and it would get the point across. I am out and about, and I don't have time to be out and about because I forgot a crucial item, which is my suitcase for this weekend. So while I'm here, I might as well stop at the motherland at Michael's because I'm so close to it, and what if I need something? So, like, see, this is a vibe. Pearls looks like beads. You're coming home with me. Wait, this is kind of so perfect. Okay, if I stay in here for too long, I'm gonna get way too holly jolly, and it's not Christmas yet, so We're gonna get this though. Add a little layer to the skirt. Okay, we're calling this the end of day 2. I'm disheveled. My hair's in a founding father's low ponytail. But that's besides the point. I planned to finish doing the beading tonight at 9:30. It's now 11 o'clock and I have to wake up at 5:30 for Pilates, which I can't get out of. This is not that stressful and not that hard. It turns out you can make a Midnight's bodysuit in 3 days. We'll see if that's true, but so far it's going good. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, it's the next morning. We're back. It's 7:23. I successfully went to Pilates. Obviously, I have the day off work today, which is why I have time to be doing this in the morning. And I kind of want to finish it today. So I just want it to be done so that I can pack and be ready for the convention tomorrow. And so let's see if we can do that. At this point, anything I do to the bodysuit is just for extra. More is more. It's just extra sparkle. But then I realized that I have a bunch of accessories to make, so we have to switch gears and do that. The garter was super easy. I just glued some rhinestones onto it and moved on to the mic, which low-key took so long. This is a fake microphone I got for $10 on Amazon, and I'm just rhinestoning the heck out of it. I think that this looks more accurate to her Lover era mic, not the Midnight's one, but I didn't have time to fully glitter sparkle this one, so the Lover era is gonna have to do. And last are the boots, which I'm using a method that I saw so many people do on TikTok. If I can find the original, I'll post it in the link below. But basically what I've seen everybody do is combine a couple different colors of glitter and then Mod Podge it straight to the boots. And I'm gonna spray it with an adhesive after to make sure it stays on. But I just mix up my glitter colors together and then just paint on the Mod Podge and start pouring it straight onto the boots. And this process kind of reminded me of when you make sand art at a fair and then you shake it up and it gets all ruined, but this time it was in a good way because the resulting color from this combo of purple, royal blue, and black actually made the perfect navy glitter color, and I'm obsessed. And the Mod Podge strikes again. I'm using a acrylic sealant to do a bunch of different coats on this to make sure that the glitter doesn't just fall off and leave a trail of glitter following me at the con, even though that would be kind of fun. And of course, Taylor's actual boots are custom Louboutin, so I had to paint the bottoms red to make mine close enough. Okay, let's wrap it up. I really didn't think we would be here in 3 days, but we've done it. So there are a lot of things that I would probably change about this if I had more than 3 days time, but overall I'm pretty impressed. I think it gets the point across and I'm just wearing it for fun with my friends. So I actually do like that there is fabric showing through here for the aesthetic and also for the functionality of it because I need this to have some stretch in it. It took me like 15 minutes to get it on this mannequin. And I did drip a little bit of glue in the zipper and I'm really afraid because I haven't taken it off the mannequin and tried it on yet. So I was afraid to take it off the mannequin, so we're doing a little mini reveal / hype video for this thing that took me genuinely 72 hours to make, and I'm so proud of how it came out. I mean, it's close enough, right? It looks good. The zipper is the ideal closure for this costume, but I don't know. I'm gonna put it on me and make sure that it fits. Okay, just kidding. Instead of being done, I took the zipper out because it just took me and my boyfriend 15 minutes and I had to lay down on the couch and like struggle to get the zipper up, and that just didn't seem sustainable because what if I do have to use the bathroom and I can't lay down on the bathroom floor and have multiple people help zip me in. Also gonna take the existing opening down a little bit because when I was taking it off, the skirt busted loose, so I have to re-sew that too now. So this is becoming, it's becoming more. I am the bobbin thread is almost empty and sewing with air away from freaking out. Oh, I put in the back, the lace-up back thing, and I did one too many on one side, so it was like all wonky and I had to undo it, and then I sewed it on the wrong direction. So now I'm putting it back on, and then I am sewing with air because the bobbin thread is empty. Get together, don't ruin this for me. Alright, period. Okay, let's find out if it sticks. Sometimes my sewing machine is my worst enemy. Off to the Era store, aka our booth at New York Comic Con. He does look like private security.
He does. We got Sabrina. like private security.
You know, he's dressed as Barry Keoghan, did you see?
The pop stars are on the escalator. Everything rhinestones. Oops, it's 6 months later, and apparently I decided to film today in the same shirt that I started this video out in, but I have moved. This is a new backdrop, and I forgot to finish this video so I could share it. You've already seen the actual reveal, but here's the it's been in my closet, I wore it to Comic-Con reveal. It's actually still in pretty good condition. I hate this closure so much. I wanted it to make me snatched, and the zipper, like, there was no world in where I could zip that zipper by myself without laying down and having somebody else do it. But I think it came out pretty good. I love the jingle jangle of this. I absolutely did not need to go this hard and put the boob cups in. Overall, I think it came out cute, and I made it in like 3 days. Like I said, this was a for fun with my friend's cosplay, not a let me get this really right cosplay. So corners were cut, and there's a lot of things I would do differently, but for its purpose, I think we succeeded. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and come back for more cosplay content in the future, because I'm back and I'm ready to rumble with some more sequin sparkly looks. Okay, bye.